Good evening, everyone. I'm Jcn with your JCN News for this Monday, October 19th. It's great having you with us. The Ministry of Health confirming 145 new COVID-19 cases over 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. 75 confirmed on Saturday and 70 confirmed on Sunday. 129 of those new cases here on New Providence, 9 on Grand Bahama, 2 on Andros, 3 on Eleuthera, and 1 on Exuma and the Berry Islands each. These new cases bring the total amount of cases in country to 5,773. The lion's share of cases coming out of the capital with 4,460. Second is Grand Bahama with 671 cases, and third is Abaco with 161. There's currently 253 confirmed cases with location pending. The ministry also confirming 7 COVID deaths over the weekend. The latest, that of a 74-year-old man of New Providence who passed away on October 16th. 6 deaths confirmed on Saturday, one of which originated from the deaths under investigation category. The deceased include a 64-year-old woman who passed away on September 28th, a 66-year-old man who passed away on October 10th, a 43-year-old man who passed away on October 14th, a 48-year-old man who died on the 15th of October, and a 34-year-old man whose death was previously under investigation, now confirmed to be COVID-19 related. The death toll now stands at 123. Non-COVID related deaths stand at 24, deaths under investigation at 13. There are 113 hospitalized cases, 11 of which are in intensive care. On the flip side, though, the ministry confirmed 39 recoveries, bringing the total in that category to 3,339. 31,007 tests have been completed to date. Well, Health Minister Renard Wells urging the public to continue to follow the COVID-19 protocols as he reiterates that the virus is no respecter of persons. On a more positive note, the recovery rate now stands at 58% for the country.
I would like to point out that at the start of the second wave of COVID-19 in the Bahamas, a total of 2,540 tests had been completed as of the 13th of July 2020. This number includes some follow-up testing on COVID-19 patients. Fast forward to yesterday, results of 26,150 tests were conducted, which shows that the Bahamas has ramped up an improved testing output of some 900%.
However, over the last 30 days, the Bahamas has averaged 1.5 COVID-19 deaths per day. This coming from the minister as on Saturday, the Ministry of Health confirmed 6 additional deaths, and on Sunday 1 death, bringing the death toll to 123. The minister also spoke of the current state of the Princess Margaret Hospital's COVID-19 care unit.
As I noted earlier, COVID-19 bed capacity at all of our facilities is at a maximum, and in numerous other ways, our healthcare system is stretched. The Princess Margaret Hospital is beyond capacity with 73 COVID-19 patients and 70 assigned beds for COVID-19. To alleviate some of the strain, Samaritans Purse will set up and operate a 28-bed COVID-19 isolation and treatment unit. This unit will be located on the grounds of the Princess Margaret Hospital at the rear of the PMH blood bank in parking lot G.
That newly erected isolation and treatment unit for positive COVID-19 cases is now fully operational, having been set up over the weekend by the international non-denominational Christian disaster relief organization Samaritans Purse with the assistance of the Royal Bahamas Defense Force. Prime Minister Dr. Hubert Minnis toured the facility today, which is made up of 7 tents, a temporary ambulance bay, male and female patient wards, and staff bathroom facilities. countries. The organization, in partnership with PMH, set up the tented bed unit. Samaritans Purse will work with PMH's clinical staff to provide care for coronavirus cases for a period of 3 to 6 weeks, after which a transition from Samaritans personnel to PMH clinical staff will occur. The tour of the facility today was led by Dr. Elliot Tenpenny and Samaritans Purse team. With a continued increase of COVID-19 cases here in the Bahamas, the ministry is getting much-needed help from Samaritans Purse, which has a team of 33 nurses, doctors, and other key support staff. The Bahamas is not only reeling from natural disasters, but also the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. Thus, Foreign Affairs Minister Darren Henfield calling the Bahamas a very vulnerable country. The minister was engaging in dialogue with the permanent observers of the Organization of American States, or OAS, in a virtual meeting ahead of their 50th annual session of the General Assembly.
In recent times, our region has experienced more frequent, more intense, and more catastrophic weather events because of climate change. You've suffered injury to persons, loss of life, destruction of public and private infrastructure, and years of development work. The COVID-19 pandemic has served to deepen the necessity to do all we can to mitigate our vulnerabilities by building resilience into every aspect of our existence. We are vulnerable in every sense of the word because of our small size, small populations, and narrow economies that are dependent on external factors.
The minister also highlights that the way wealth is measured impedes the development of smaller countries such as the Bahamas.
We cannot ignore the negative and unfortunate impact of the use of per capita GDP, GNP, as a measurement of wealth, as this matrix prohibits small, progressive, yet developing states like the Bahamas from obtaining official aid and loans on a concessional basis. Moreover, we cannot ignore the actions taken by your countries regarding correspondent and international banking. Understandably, your efforts are intended to regulate financial activity within your countries, but they invariably endanger correspondent banking and international banking regimes in small countries such as ours.
During the virtual meeting, Minister Henfield appealed to developed countries to resist the urge to act arbitrarily in these matters. He welcomed the partnership of the observed countries, inviting them to consider the Bahamas' predicament as a small island developing state and to look at ways and means that they might be able to further assist our recovery efforts from hurricanes like Dorian and establish parity in the distribution of medicines and other medical supplies in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. You're watching JCN News. When we return, healthcare workers may have to make difficult decisions. A man charged with a 2018 murder and the Met Office debunking claims. Stay with us.
This segment of the news was brought to you by Alive.